Carlson has apparently joined forces with James O'Keefe to create a documentary on tuckercarlson.com. It started yesterday. It's called Line in the Sand. And you're going to see a tiny clip of it here. There's a Border Patrol whistleblower who talks about how hard it is on them to be doing the job that Biden is telling them to do at the border, because it's not at all what they should be doing. Here he is.
Let me say one thing. When a girl like Lincoln Riley's jogging down in Georgia, yeah.
God bless him.
When a girl like Lincoln Riley's, fuck, dude.
Okay, just keep going.
When a girl like Lincoln Riley is jogging, she's top of her class at nursing, and we sign those fucking files, man.
Oh my God.
That's blood on our hands. That's blood on your hands. And that's a joke, maybe. You just keep collecting that check. But let me ask you this. If it was your mother or your sister or your aunt, how would you feel? Every single agent knows deep in his heart what's going on is wrong. Children get trafficked every day. We don't take their biographical info. We're very busy up here. We're overran with children we can't keep track of. Where are those children going? We don't know. We can have plausible deniability. If you can sleep at night with plausible deniability, sickens me to my core.
God bless him. I mean, that you can just see, oh my, I just feel for that guy. Like, pray for that guy. I just can't even imagine. You guys, there were 15 suicides, Border Patrol, in 2022. Like, their suicide rate is so high because these guys and women, they want so badly to do the right thing. And then we don't see that, right? Mm-hmm. We don't see that side of it. I'm so glad that they're doing this documentary. I'm so glad people need to see this.
Yeah.
Because there are good people. There are good people at our border trying to do the job. And then we've got this shit administration that is just not letting them do it. It's terrible.
Brand new, you guys, brand spanking new. And not everybody's going to need this, but there are going to be some people out there who will. And there should be no shame if you are a person who's fallen behind on taxes. Okay. Maybe you know that the October 15th deadline is coming up shortly and you're like stressed out and you know you're going to owe and you're going to owe a lot and you don't know how you're going to do it. Or maybe you are overwhelmed by back taxes from even years prior that you're behind on.
Taxes.
Oh my God. Oh, God. I mean, we're busy paying for like every freaking illegal,
everybody.
So don't feel bad. But if you are in a tax pickle, if you will, there is help. You can schedule a complimentary consultation with Tax Network USA at tnsusa.com/chicks. Okay. I'm sorry. TNUSA. Why is this wrong? I'm going to have to change
you
that.
You have TNS USA. It's TN.
Not.
It's tnusa.com/chicks. Again with the coffee, you guys. Again. Come on, get it together, chick.
That was a copy paste that I got. And so I do not take the blame for that. So yes, tnusa.com/chicks. And they have skilled professionals that can help you secure the best possible resolution for your tax issues. They have saved literally billions of dollars for people. And this is whether you owe $5,000 or $50,000. And it's whether it's for your personal taxes or your business taxes. They can help you no matter what. There's no obligation. They're just going to guide you through a few simple questions to determine how much you can save. And again, it's a complimentary consultation. tnusa.com/chicks, or you can call 1-800-958-1000. tnusa.com/chicks.
A tax pickle is a tickle. Yes. It is indeed.
And apparently right here in my home state of Indiana, just north of here, a couple hours, not even a couple hours, there's a town called Logansport. And now it is getting the Springfield treatment. They're now overrun by illegals and no one warned them. The mayor apparently has been trying to call Governor Eric Holcomb, who is not responding to the calls.
Shocker.
Useless.
Yeah.
And they're getting completely overrun. And it was just really interesting to see Angela Ganote, our local newscaster here. She's the one that broke the story because she started hearing from people from Logansport saying, do you know what's going on? Like, is there any news about this? Here's the report of what's happening just an hour and a half or so away from me.
An influx of migrants moving to Logansport, causing some government officials there to speak out, saying the current growth is not sustainable.
Fox 59's Angela Gannot joins us this morning. And you've been working on this story for 6 weeks.
Yes, Lindy, a special investigation here, 6 weeks in the making. It started with a viewer asking me if I could get answers to questions that she had, and then multiple people responded as well. When it comes to the thousands of migrants who have moved to Logansport, from medical care to education and housing, is there a strain on local services, and what is the plan to handle it?
Logansport, Indiana, a rural city 78 miles north of Indianapolis, known for its diverse urban population of 18,000. People from at least 28 countries now call Logansport home, with at least 27 languages spoken.
Each week.
Okay, you did not say that.
Yeah, each week. So last week they had, my final count that I knew of, they had 16 newcomers.
That week.
And a lot of them are coming unaccompanied.
A startling report from the Cass County Health Department administrator during a September county commissioner meeting. Serenity Alter sits in meetings with new children enrolled in Logansport schools. She listens to them describe their journey to the city.
Most of them fly from Haiti to Nicaragua to Mexico, and then to whatever state they're flying to. A lot of them, like we met a couple last week that hadn't seen their parents in about 7 years.
Oh my God.
It's a eye-opener.
The overall growth of school enrollment jumped by nearly 150 kids in 3 years. This year, there are 207 Haitian students in Logansport schools, up from 14 in 2021. They also have new students from 11 other countries, including Guatemala, Cuba, Honduras, and El Salvador. No one from the health department wanted to do an on-camera interview with us, but they told me the language barrier is a big challenge.
I don't think our school system can contain that many and can sustain what they're doing right now.
Of course they can't. No one can sustain this.
They haven't seen their parents. I'm sorry, WTF. What? So these kids are in schools, but I don't get it. Who are they with? What are they doing? What? These are elementary school kids, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming it could be kids of all ages.
Okay. Middle schoolers, high schoolers. So, and we're paying for the flights.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is
flying.
This is one of the Kamala, like, let us help you get here, and let us just throw you into a town in a red state where we can have a dramatic impact on that city, on the city's resources. And then we've got a governor who is utterly absent on this issue.
And that's a great question, Julia. I want to know too, where are they living? Where are these kids living? And how are they living? We're paying for them to live, presumably. We're paying for these kids to live. We're paying for their school. We paid for their flights. And then, when we hear Biden say it's misinformation that we're giving money to migrants, to illegals, it's we pay for all this shit. How is that misinformation? We just gave you the information. It's investigative reporting. Like, look it up, Joe.
I mean, they can't deny the strain that extra people have on resources that they're not contributing to. They're not paying taxes. They're just a drain.
It's data. This is logistics. It's data. I mean, is anybody paying for my flights? I'd like to go to Vegas next month. Who's going to pay for my flight? Y'all going to pay for my flights? Because this is insane. That we have we're flying people in. Like, it's one thing to just cross the border illegally, but when we are paying to have these people brought in, and then we're paying for everything else for them, and these are kids who haven't seen their parents. Like, I have questions about that. I have questions about kids.
Have all the questions, and the fact that this administration continues to say, "Oh no, there's no money being diverted from disaster relief to illegals." It's all our money.
It's our money.
It doesn't matter what buckets you have it in.
Yeah.
All the buckets belong to us.
It's a big ass bucket. It's one big ass bucket. And you know what? Yeah. They owe you an explanation. They owe us an explanation. And when they say they don't, F them.